Evan Urbina, thanks for taking the time. The Bedford Cup last week, by all intents, looked to me to be a successful event, but your take on the event as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, first off, I just have to say thank you to the managers, Josh Burke, Yum and Kim. They really helped us. They were utility guys. Anything we needed, they got it done. And we had two cadets from Squad 26 that came out and helped as well, Xander Clarkson and Ian Kim. So really appreciate those guys because we try to run a professional event. We try to bring in some great competition here at home. It's a great home court advantage for us. And really thankful to the Bedford Foundation for what they do. And so I'm really appreciative. I feel blessed that we get to host, and I thought it was a great event.
Absolutely, and the weather kind of held for you. That was pretty good. But now let's talk tennis. Jack Brown, Matthew Staten, some pretty good performances.
Yeah, you highlighted two guys that I wanted to highlight. Both those guys in singles have started the year really well. I think they're both focused. I think Jack is playing exceptionally well. He's a hard worker, and so it's really nice to see that pay off. I think Matt has been the definition of winning ugly so far. He's just found a way. He's gotten off to slow starts. I mean, nothing that I would say, wow, I'm really impressed so far. He's just found a way. He's won some big points. And in tennis, it's very small margins. So proud of him for finding a way. But really, that doesn't take away from the hard work that other guys put in. I know some of our guys were a little sick this weekend, so fighting through that, still competing hard and representing well, that's really important. So from singles, really happy with those performances. I think Jack and Ty doubles looked great to me. Alec and Caden, really impressed with them. And then AJ and Matt, they made the quarterfinals, so they actually did the best, I'd say. But doubles overall was very good.
Absolutely. In the middle of it, you stopped and you went to a Hall of Fame banquet on Friday because former coach Dan Oosterhouse was inducted. Your thoughts? I know you were there. Your team was there.
Yeah, it was an awesome opportunity to bring the team. And we had a lot of grads in town. I'm going to try to name them all, and I hope I don't forget anyone. But there were a lot of great stories, and I love the interaction that our grads have with our guys. So I always appreciate that. I think they can share some wisdom, some experiences. So let me try to run through this list. Bruce Ibarra was here. Bob May was here. Mike Batista, Trace and Jeff Thurlby, they were both here. I mean, all these guys are legends. Shannon Buck was here. Tyler McClung, Eric Pittman was here. More recently, Grant Taylor was here, 2015 guy. He was a team captain my first year when I got here. John Mazurowski was here. I think that is everyone.
Was Urgent here?
Urgent was here. Thank you for that. And so all those guys, it was really cool because the day before the banquet, I was running through the list and talking to our current team about what these guys had done. And their jaws were just on the floor. It was like, wow, these guys are incredible. Their careers are very successful. So it's been cool because I've been able to talk to the guys about, hey, I know you have some hard days, but in 15 to 20 years, this is you. And this is what our current team is going to look at you guys like. So I think that's always so special. The Hall of Fame banquet is one of the highlights of my 11 years here. Dan, I've always been impressed with his public speaking and what he says and just his preparation, organization. Those are some things that I've learned from him. But in general, he's a people-first guy, and I think that's why he's in the Hall of Fame for Air Force Athletics. And he closed his speech talking about this history project that he did, which is basically bringing all these alumni together. And John Mazurowski, he was like, you probably wouldn't know me had he not done this history project during COVID. And Dan said his takeaway was, it's about the friendships and the memories and the camaraderie over the years. That's what people continuously talk about. So it's a special program that we're a part of.
Yeah. Awesome. Did you get enough done back to tennis in the Bedford Cup and moving forward? What's next?
Yeah, I was just looking through some of the numbers. There were 141 total matches played. It's a lot of tennis for our guys. And it's so good to see our guys being in pressure situations on the court. And I think a couple takeaways that we're going to have from this tournament is just increasing our mental toughness, especially in those big pressure moments. How do we find a way to get into the frame of mind to step up in that moment and play our game, a dominant strategy on our opponents. That's one thing we'll focus on. And then just increasing our skills, bigger rally ball, getting more first serves in, bigger first serves, stuff like that.
Yeah. Awesome. Evan, anything to add from this? Thanks for the time.
Brian, appreciate all you do to highlight our sports and our people here. Thanks for everything.